To start off, I want to read to you the scripture. Matthew 5:13 to 16. You are to be the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot. Now, I'll read the rest in just a second, but I want to explain what salt is. By salt, this simply means you are born and chosen to be set apart. There are things you can't do, things you can do, things you cannot say, things you can't watch, places you can't go to, people you can't hang around with. Why? Because you're the salt of this world. You have been called to live and set your life apart to glorify the Lord your Father. Since you are the salt of the earth, just like salt is on a steak and it makes it tastier, it makes it richer, so are you in this world, the salt that this world needs in order for life to be better. You are the salt that your friend group needs. You are the salt that your school, that your workplace needs. You're that missing ingredient that everybody is always trying to find, but they can't because they just can't grasp what it is. But when it does arrive, it's you. You are the salt. You are to set your life apart, different from others, just so you can glorify your Father in heaven. Now I'm going to read the rest. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your life shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Well, like I said before, your life is meant to reflect God's glory, because your life and what you do reflects what's on your heart. So people will naturally associate your life with some type of thing, faith, person, whatever you want to say, whatever they tie it to. They will naturally do this because it's how the human brain works. So if people see you not cursing, not listening to vulgar music, not going out to parties to get drunk, not smoking, staying healthy, and honoring God with your body, saving yourself to marriage, doing all these things that God said not to do and to do in the Bible. Now, this automatically will show that God is in your life. People would be like, they wouldn't even have to ask you. They're just going to naturally assume that you're either a Christian or there's something else going on in your life. That's setting you apart. That's why you're the salt and not some steak and not some food. You are the salt that the world needs. And you are the light as well. Now the world keeps getting darker and darker and darker. While you can cry about it. And it's fine, you can cry about it. But what we're meant to do is to get even brighter. Us Christians are meant to get even brighter. In this dark time that we're in, we're supposed to shine even brighter. That's what your life is meant to do. What you listen to, what you say, how you talk, your actions, your behaviors, and your beliefs are all meant to glorify God. Now, this isn't to put any extra pressure on you, but this is just a warning. It's just the warning to let you know that that's what you've been created to do, to glorify God with your life. Now, this doesn't mean go pursue your dreams as long as your dreams align with God's will God's will, and they glorify Him. So be it. Do whatever, as long as God is included in it and God can glorify Himself through it. And remember, stay strong.